city walls loop the city, running from Spanish Arch up along the river to around to our courthouse, down Eglinton Street, and back around by the harbour again. Inside these city walls, each one of the 14 tribes had property, with only 2 castles remaining. One of them here on our right hand side is Blake's Castle, the stone building with the flagpole on top. This would have been the exit gate from the city walls. Beyond this was the banded country of the west, where inside the city walls was sanctuary. Lynch's Castle sits in the middle of the city. It is now positioned on Shop Street. To our left, you'll find the Galway City Museum and the Spanish Arch. The City Museum is free to enter, but closes on Sundays and Mondays. Remember, if you want to hop off here, press the stop button. And to your right, you'll see Galway's Latin Quarter, which is the pedestrianised part of Galway. Town full of atmosphere, buzz and excitement, with winding laneways, cobbled streets. Great place to hang out, grab a bite or a beer. Looking out to your left-hand side, you will see the Spanish Arch, the archway that some people have called the most underwhelming tourist attraction in Galway City. I have met people walking underneath Spanish Arch looking for Spanish Arch. I think they expect an Arc de Triomphe or something. But this was originally 4 archways. It was 4 archways up until 1755, when, in Lisbon in Portugal, there was an earthquake, and this earthquake created a tsunami that came up along the west shores of Europe, down along Galway Bay, and destroyed some of the buildings here in Galway City. Spanish Arch since then has gotten its name because of the Spanish merchant vessels that once docked here. We are now passing over the River Corrib, the fastest flowing city river in Europe. To our right hand side, we have the third neighbourhood of Galway City. We were in Eyre Square, we then seen the Latin Quarter. This is Galway's West End. A more alternative side to the city, an eclectic mix of cafes, bars, eateries and hotels. Well, you might be familiar with the Steve Earle song Galway Girl. Not the Ed Sheeran version, the original Galway Girl. About a visitor to Galway that meets a local girl. They've had a wonderful day together, a passionate night. The next morning, he wakes up and she's buggered off. So broken-hearted, he returns home. Well, the first line of the song goes, "Well, I took a stroll down the old long walk on the day I. Looking across the mouth of the river there, to the opposite side, and that beautiful line of different coloured houses, we have the long walk that Steve mentioned. Probably one of the most photographed picture postcard views in Galway City. Ed Sheeran later ended his video of his Galway Girl on the long walk as a tip of the cap to Steve Earle's original. Now as we take a left, we'd like to say, Fáilte go dtí an Clada. Welcome to the Clada. In the 1700s, this part of town was very much outside the city walls. Home to hundreds, it still held the Irish language and still considered part of the Gaeltacht. It is fast becoming one of the most sought-after locations to live in the country. The Clada is famous around the world for a little piece of jewellery called the Clada ring. The ring is symbolised by a heart, 2 hands and a crown. The heart is for love, 2 hands for friendship, and the crown is for loyalty. Coming up on our left-hand side, we have Mutton Island. The lighthouse, built in 1817, sits on what was a 1600s fort, originally built to defend the city from possible invasion. The modern-day causeway you can see was constructed in 1993 during the island's redevelopment as a water treatment facility. And although there's no public access to the island anymore, there's a great walking route out and back, very popular with locals, and offers a lovely view back at the city.